Hi, my name is PK Anil Kumar. I work with Bates G and Partners, Mumbai. I am an executive creative director here. Advertising is like telling the people at large about a product by giving that product a name, which is called probably branding, and making making the people aware of the product that is there in the market and how that particular product is or the brand is better than any other brand. The entire process of taking one brand to the consumer, making the people aware of the existence of that brand and why you should be preferring this over other is advertising. How can a brand stand out and say that, yes, I am here for you and don't listen to others? You have to sound different. You have to have something that is not there in the other brands, which is called USP. It's unique selling proposition. So the entire process is like a client gives us a brief, we try to understand that brief, then we think of strategy, we go to people, we try to understand what their point of view is, then come back and then think of ideas from insides. It sounds like a very easy process, but it is a long journey. And from the briefing to finally a piece of communication coming out could take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, because we have to get it right. Anyone who is fresh and anyone who is new and who joins an agency, that person would have a completely different notion of what advertising is, because what you read in books is actually very limited, no matter how what kind of degree you have, until unless you actually come to the field, and start interacting with the real problems. I would expect that person to actually watch, understand, be part of the team, and then be involved in the thought process, because it is very important to make mistakes. That is what we expect from any newcomer. Because if you are not making mistakes, then you don't actually have to start from where you are. Maybe you are good enough to be a creative director. When you know that that person can make mistake or should be making mistake, then we can actually handhold and say, because this is not the way it should be. You should take this direction and take a right and not a left to reach here. So it becomes even more easy for that person to understand, because once somebody makes a mistake and somebody corrects, that stays with that person forever. If you think that I know everything, then nobody would be actually even willing to teach you, and you won't be able to learn. We have to work as a team. Nobody works in isolation. It's a beautiful teamwork. A copywriter is the person who actually responsible for all the words that are there in any piece of communication. He writes. He's the person who thinks and writes headlines, the body copy, maybe the baseline. And it's not necessarily that only a copywriter can write. An art person can also contribute. Whatever is written is like originated from a thought, an idea. An idea can come from anywhere. And art person is responsible for the colors, the fonts, the layout, and how to make that piece of communication more beautiful. Adding colors and adding designs to that piece of idea is what an art director does. An art guy and a copy guy, they work as partners, as a team to deliver. It's not just art directors and copywriters, and you have the creative director who leads them, who guides them. He is the captain of the ship. The creative director understands what how the art should be, how the copy should be, because of the kind of experience he has. He can decipher the brief better and tell his team how to move forward. Digital and social media has suddenly made a brand available 24/7. There was a time when a brand used to talk to us or talk to the TG, say once in a day or once in 2 hours. Or it was not that every time a piece of electronics is standing there and saying, "Okay, hi, buy me." Right now, brands are after you every time, and you only want to receive communication from brands who are talking to me in an interesting manner. Everybody would be after me because they can access me. I have a phone in my hand, and that is the best way to approach me. Or I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on LinkedIn. Every time there is some brand who is trying to tell me something or talk to me. The brand has to make sure that they talk to me in a very interesting manner, engaging manner. If they offend me, or if they bore me, or if they irritate me, I might not look at them, or I might not even be interested. So the piece of communication has to keep on changing. A joke has a lifespan of 5 minutes. The moment you read that joke and maybe share it, that is over. So you have to be on your toes. That is what social media has done.